Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Universal Insider. I just decided to do a speaking one, and I like this cool line thing. You know, it looks kind of nifty on there. It makes it look like, wow, it looks more entertaining and all. I don't like the other ones. You know, I do, but why don't you make stuff more entertaining? And that's what I did. The voice one are just stuff I found around the web on rumor sites, on different rumor sites, and then I put it into a text thing, and I created a video that I created, and just wanted to see what you people thought. Yeah, they're long, of course, but you know, it has every word they said, so you can think and speculate, all that fun stuff, and that's what I was trying to do, and it actually worked on some of them. The other one's 30 minutes. No one wants to sit around for 30 minutes and listen, but I go on to discussion boards. I actually go into the certain boards that creators talk on, and then I just start getting all the text they write, and then I put it into a nice summary, and then do a robotic voice on that. But anywho, I haven't been around for a while. Of course, I was busy with other endeavors. I also run 48 other sites, and I just have a lot on my plate right now. But I'm still a Universal Insider, and I still have lots of knowledge of Universal Studios. I did have a lot of pictures I took, actually, at Universal Orlando. It's on the Universal Orlando Insider blog.blogspot.com, and you get to see all the pictures I took. I may make a slideshow one of these days, so you can see all the cool stuff. I haven't been to the parks yet. Gas is pretty high, and I don't make that much money anymore, so I can't be going to. I got a year's pass to Universal. I can't just, you know, can't just get in the car. It's a couple hours away, and maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go next week and take some pictures for you guys and make a little cool slideshow. Maybe I'll do that for you guys. I just want everyone to, you know, see what I can put out, see the cool pictures. I got now a gig memory stick to put in the camera, so I got like 9,000 pictures I can take. So, yeah, and 4 hours of short little film, or 25 minutes of 60 by 40, I think it is. Anywho, 4 hours and then 60 by 40 is 25 minutes, and that's not that bad when you look at the whole thing. But yeah, you can always change the whole thing online, but it gets all pixelated and all that fun stuff. So I don't know. I just take the picture. Sometimes a little film, a little movie on there. But if I was gonna do the movie, I'm just gonna get a 15 gig stick and then just wing it. You know. Think about getting that before Halloween Horror Nights. A nice 5-6 gig stick, so I can start taking pictures of. I mean, I all have 100,000 pictures I can take, and then film probably 60/40 by I think 400 or something. That would be 7 hours, 8 hours. So that would be awesome, man. Taking pictures, the mazes and all that, but. It's just due time. I don't have that much money to spend, and I want to get at a good deal. I hunt eBay. That's what I do. I get overbid all the time, but I buy dirt cheap. So, the only thing I buy is dirt cheap stuff. So, let's see. What's going on in the parks now? Last time I went was, I think, last month. Really nothing big happening in the parks for Halloween Horror Nights. The Despicable Me attraction is coming along pretty well inside. They're actually just going to change the film and change the movement of the whole hydraulic system on those carts. They're going to keep the carts. They're going to put a shell on the outside to make it different. But really, it's going to be the same design, same type of theater, same everything, lighting and everything. They're just going to maybe they're going to focus something differently, and change the scenery around a little, but. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be nothing big, guys. It's just going to be a different film. Just going to throw a 3D projector in there, and they're going to start showing stuff in 3D. That's all it's going to be. That's why theme parks. I'm going to tell you management of theme parks, because that's what I forte in management, and and creativeness. What theme parks want is an easy in-out attraction. So, like flight simulators, they love. They just have to change the projection to a different projection, different film. So this. So they can have like if they want, they can have a new ride every 5 years, or every year if they want, or every day, depending on, they can just program the hydraulics for the carts, and then they can just program the new feed in, the new video. They just do that, and keep the same stuff and project. Like Jimmy Neutron was the same thing as Hanna-Barbera, that little spaceship. That spaceship was the same space. Like it was a spaceship. I think in Hanna-Barbera it was actually like a spaceship-looking thing. So it's pretty much the same. Yep. You remember those two little openings where the projecting is, like the Yogi and Boo Boo, and then on the side they would have Hanna-Barbera, the Hanna-Barbera guys, talking about saving Elroy. It's the same thing. They're gonna use the same ship. They're gonna use the same Q thing, but change the film. That's all they're doing. And the funniest thing is, they can do this every day if they want, or they can do it every month. But they rather do it every 5, 6, 7 years. If it works, use it. If it doesn't, they'll scrap it and do another one. So, flight simulators are great. Like Back to the Future. Same concept. Get rid of the DeLoreans. Put in a new shell on that new hydraulic. It's the same setup, but they changed the scenery. That's all they did. They changed the scenery. They kept the same dome screen. There's 2 domes. They still kept that. They just changed the projection film and then the hydraulics, and they changed the movement of the hydraulics. Some of it is the same. Oh yeah, some of it's the same. They reprogrammed it, but some of the moves in there are still the same. Still the same system. Still the same operating system. Still the same tower. You can still purge it with a switch. But yeah, that's what's going on. And Halloween Horror Nights this year is going to be about, like, my guess is, if I know the creative team, because I worked with them many times, my guess this year would be like a game of chance, like a casino. Something with, a crazy world, underworld of a casino. You go through a time portal and it takes you to a crazy location. I guess it's going to be something dealing with casinos, or a game of chance and luck. So that's my hypothesis on that. But pretty much as I'm looking at it, Triceratops Encounters is coming back. I heard in midsummer, coming up soon. They may open Triceratops Encounters again. Really, there's nothing new. The same attraction. They just put some more cool stuff in there, made it more look kind of fun. But it's the same dang attraction. They use that stuff for overfill too. They, use that attraction. It's an okay attraction. I was actually there when the last show for Triceratops, last walkthrough for Triceratops Encounter there. I was there for the last tour, or whatever, the last day it was open. That's my pictures on the website on UniversalInsiderBlogspot.com. Actually, I was taking pictures. That was the last day they had that open. I think it was the middle of spring last year. This year, actually. I think. Oh, I forgot. It was closer to the winter. Winter or something. I forgot. They had it open, and so I took pictures. I didn't have to jump a fence and start taking pictures, you know. But yeah, I will not do that. Um, yes, there are things I may be going back to Universal. They're just they're basically I'm thinking about going back to doing what I used to do at Universal. I think in the near future. So you know, I did a little off and on in the past, and so I had a little leeway. But I may want to become a full-time worker again over there. So I'm not going to do what I used to do. So just to get a picture of a piece of a piece of 2x4 or a piece of plywood. I love you guys when you decide to jump the fences and take a picture of a piece of 2x4. A piece of 2x4 or a piece of plywood. It's the funniest thing. Most of you just want to go in there, take pictures. I'm in the maze. All you see are 2x4, plywood, 4x4s. Yeah, but then, you know, wood, construction. I don't, I don't know what goes through your mind. You're excited because of the event, but it would turn me off if I actually saw just planks of wood. I don't. Well, most of you are kids anyway, so I can understand that. When I was a kid, I liked that stuff too. But when I became an adult, I stopped my childish behavior. I think I did. Anywho, that's about it. More information to come when it comes.